coming back to you. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing?
Morning. Nice to see you. Looking lovely as always. Yes, I am all right. Thank you. You will have to excuse me. I'm warning you. I've got a little bit of a chest infection thing going on.
Husky's good.
So if there's a bit of cough.
No, we can do husky. It's all cool. It's all cool. It's that time of year with everything going on. But welcome to ICA TV. If you're watching from the outside in, hello and welcome, you guys. It's really cool to have you here. And today we've got Debbie. Debbie and her amazing business. Debbie, tell us where you are.
Well, not very far. I'm in the middle of nowhere in southwest Wales. Weather is actually not looking too bad at the moment. It's not
not throwing it down at the moment, which is all good. It's all good. Bit gloomy, but not throwing it down. It's cool. So tell me about. It's been
pretty horrendous out there.
It has been horrid. We have got a little delay, and I think that's because we are both very rural. And so bear with us if you're watching, but we will catch up. We might speed it up every now and then and slow it down. But we'll just be patient with each other so we can not talk over each other. So it's all cool. It's all cool. So I know what you do as a living, but also you've got a passion. What is your passion, my sweetheart?
It is basically my jewelry, and in particular gemstones. I'm like a magpie and a bit of a hoarder when it comes to gemstones. I've got so many, it's absolutely ridiculous. I have to now there's particular places I get my stones from, and I'm having to not actually look there because I've got so many that I need to just look at anymore, but I see something pretty and I just love it. I mean, gemstones, they're amazing. I mean, they're natural, they have healing properties, and they're all different. Every single one is, even within the same family of stone, every stone has its own uniqueness, its own qualities, and that's what I love about it. You know, when you actually, when I start jewelry, I don't even know where I'm going with it. And you know, the stone, I just sort of start, and the stone kind of sort of takes me in whatever direction. And really,
so that's an energy, you know, that's an energy that this natural product is actually giving you.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah,
I've actually have a few pieces that I love, and I think the difference is the fact that it is a natural product, and you can actually feel that. You can feel that it's a natural product. When did you start knowing that this was going to be a passion?
Well, now that's an interesting story. Actually, it came from nowhere, because I mean, well, as you said, I've got my day job, and that is that I have my own accountancy practice, so I work from home. And so that is completely not creative at all, totally direction. And a number of years ago, I discovered essential oils, and I became sort of a health for a brand of essential oils. I mean, it didn't work out with that. I still love the oils, I still use them, but I came across something called lava jewelry. It's like aroma jewelry, and I thought, oh, I like that. And because you put the oil on, it's a porous rock, and you know, it diffuses through the day. And I at that time to actually buy, you know, it was very limited what you could actually get, and I started thinking, oh, I could actually have a go at making these myself. So I started buying all the materials, and then my interest then in the jewelry and the stones kind of then went further, and I actually started thinking, what more could I do? And it sort of went on then to sort of working with them stones. A long story, I could go on. And then I sort of went and did a silversmithing little course in the village here. So I learned some silver smithing skills, and it just kind of, jewelry is now gone. I don't do that anymore. I don't do the essential oils anymore. And my passion for the designs and the stones has just like taken over. I think that my style is evolving as I learn new techniques. You know, it's ever changing. You're always finding your feet, but I think I am starting to sort of find what is me now, and that, you know, and that is working with cabochons. I don't know if you know what cabochons are in terms of stones. It's well, I'm just going to pick up a piece here. It's the larger stones, so pieces like that. Can you see?
Yes, lovely. Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that's with copper. That's a huge piece of Tibetan turquoise. These bigger stones, you know, and that's what I love. And I love, you know, like wrapping them into pendants, and like I say, you know, I say, see where the stone's going to take me.
It's an amazing skill, darling, and
yeah,
it's certainly an energy-based idea, you know, to take a natural product, as I said, and to actually evolve it. So in relation to your ideal client, because that's what we're here today, we're doing marketing with your ideal client. Who is that ideal client that you are after to share your amazing things with?
Well, anyone with a similar pattern, but it could be anybody basically. I mean, you know, if you're looking for something beautiful, you know, somebody who has a passion. Like I said, I mentioned, there is a lot out there about the healing properties of particular gemstones and what they do. So that's something that I can, you know, if somebody comes to me and says stones that could help me with XYZ, then that's, I mean, I'm not an expert on stones, but I've got some good books, and I can research and see, well, okay, what stones could we use? And we could put that together into a piece to wear them to get the healing benefits from it. People also have their own mind. You know, some people come to me and say, I want something with blue topaz. I want a piece of blue topaz with blue topaz. Now, that's not an easy one to source, but I found that a great challenge. I was able then to go off and try and find a piece of blue and then make it for her.
So that is your solving. Oh, I'm vibrating, so I don't know if we're getting that on recording. But that is you're actually solving their amazing challenges for them, so that you want to actually be the best service provider in your area. You know, you want to give a good service. So if you had an ideal client, so it's somebody who's a bit, put words in your mouth a little bit, somebody who's a bit spiritual, maybe somebody who is actually wanting to have something unique for themselves, something that might be able to give them a positive feeling about it, something when they wear a certain piece. So if that's that person, if you sort of create that person or those things as a person, you know, is it going to be female or male?
Predominantly female, but I have done pieces for males as well.
So if we're looking at that one person you want to market,
so you can make.
Yeah, I get it. I absolutely get it. If you look at that one person that you want to market to, because like a lot of businesses out there, including myself, we can actually go, what we do is we can do it with everybody. You know, I can do marketing with everybody about their businesses and how to grow that business and get the marketing right, whether it's Facebook or whether it's on YouTube or whatever it is, we can help that. But we can't serve everybody. It's not we can't go, actually, we're just going to serve the whole world, because people don't understand who we work with. So if you are choosing one person, would it be female or male?
It would be female.
It'd be female. It's the same with me. I have this heart wrench thing. I want to work with females, and there's no right and there's no wrong. It's an internal feeling that you want to do. So if you think about your lady, then how old-ish would you like to be working with? What sort of age range of people? Your choice, this is.
That's a very good question. I mean, I guess around my sort of age range, really.
Don't have to share. You don't have to share.
Yeah, it's all right. I've dyed the greys.
I haven't. This is like not. So I'm sort of looking at an age range, maybe sort of like 38 to 65.
Yeah, sounds good.
A nice sort of broad age range for somebody. Okay, I'm writing that down. We'll do that later. Okay, write that down. Okay, if you've got this lovely lady who's the age between 38 and 65, where will they hang out? Where would you find them to talk to?
Well, COVID has been an absolute nightmare, because before that I used to do a lot of fairs, so going out to and my ideal, and one that I've done a lot of those, is the kind of mind, body, spirit fairs. That's where people that come along to those fairs, there was a similar that we all have the similar sort of interests, so they were already clued into the fact that of the gemstones and the healing properties, and there basically there's places on Facebook as well. To be honest, marketing is not my strong point. My problem, as you know, is that my day job takes over too much time, and I need to spend more time on the jewellery. So
well, we're good with that. We can do that. So actually, in relation to your finding of your clients, and this is for everybody out there as well, so if you're watching in or watching on, I like this bit, #replay, if you're doing that bit, you can actually use this as well, so if you're using our social media as our fairs, as our bases or networking that we used to do, whenever that will happen, is actually we can find these amazing ideal clients on social media. And I'm a bit more of a Facebook girl than an Insta girl, maybe it's my age, I don't know, but actually I like to use it's a Facebook platform, and if you can use a platform that you like, then you're more likely to use it. So if you're looking at your groups that are on Facebook, there are groups that do what you do, or they have got people like that saying actually there might be a spiritual group or a mind, body and soul group, and what I suggest for yourself, Debs, is to actually go in there and hang out, see if you can help. It's not like you're going to be there all day, because we haven't all got time to sit on Facebook all day, or the boredom factor would sort of link in as well, but also take a time, say maybe 20 minutes a day, to nip into a certain 4 groups and see what they're saying, what they're talking about, what can I help with. And if you actually get any sort of connection there, any interaction with them, and you will, because once you serve people, people will respond to you. The mission is then, guys, is to become a friend of theirs. Ask them to be your friend and pop them in your profile as your friend. So you're not being ingenuous. You are actually saying, actually, I like you. I've spoken to you. Come and be my friend. Okay. And what you can do there is then actually they're a part of your community and you can talk to them freely. And that's what Facebook wants. It wants us to talk to people, and be it tech, but they want us to talk to people. So I would put that in a little bit of a marketing mission for you, my darling. And for anybody there, if you're not getting the interaction for your business, start with that. Like a few groups, introduce them to what you do by having a chat, having an interaction, and then bring them over into your universe, your social media universe, because then you're able to talk to them. How does that sound?
Yeah, no, that sounds very doable, and seems like a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's soft. It's not.
I'm not into the hard sell. I don't like the hard sell. I really don't like that.
No, no, not at all. If anybody out there, as well as today, look at yesterday's interview with lovely Laura, we were in the same sort of situation. We don't like the hard sell. I don't think anybody likes the hard sell, because it sort of repels you back, and you're not going to go, actually, I like that. You know, and it's about making sure that you're serving your customers.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah, that's what I like. I think I've spoken to you about getting involved with the customers. Somebody comes to me and says they want XYZ, you know, and getting them involved in the process and working together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've got some of the things you're saying that
it's a challenge, you know.
It's exciting. It also gives you meaning, doesn't it? It gives you a mission.
Yeah.
So when you're actually, you know, I've come along and I've gone, Debbie, I actually need something. I'd like a piece. I'd like something. Your is it a tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, this is well, this is like it's a Celtic.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Squinting at your chest, my darling.
I'm going to Celtic themes. This is a that's all right. This is a piece that I made a while ago, actually. There's another angle that I'm going down, in that I'm actually I'm on a train, like an online course to learn how to work with silver clay, and it's a piece I did today. I mean, silver clay is fantastic. In fact, last Christmas I had quite a few orders of people came to me, oh, I really like that, but could I have this stone or this, you know, this design? It's because it's so sort of malleable. It's like a clay which you then roll out. You can put textures onto it. I mean, you know, you can create any shape you like. Last Christmas was interesting. I had somebody come to me. I wanted a St. David's star, you know, for Jewish. It was a present for her aunt, I think. Now that was a challenge. That was a challenge and a half, because she didn't want it big. She wanted it really quite small. So to actually do that and the intricacies of it was fun. But yeah. So it's a really interesting medium to work, and this is a particular favourite. This one is for sale, although what the problem with making jewellery is that you often want to keep it all for yourself.
Bless, because you like it, absolutely. So
I love this. Okay, probably will have to do.
Well, your service is really a bespoke service. Yes, you could make items for people, but actually your passion is to be able to serve and create something individual. So if I come to you, Debs, and go, actually, I need a piece, I need something, walk me through the process of what would happen.
It was, well, I'm just starting. I can give you an example of one that happened. I have an Etsy shop. If you go to my Facebook page, the link is on there. It needs updating. However, I need to find the time. Through that, I've had a lovely lady from Malaysia, believe it or not. She'd seen in fact, I've got the piece here. This is the piece that she had seen. See that?
Nice,
so that is basically, that is a rose quartz wrapped in silver wire. Very simple. She came to me and she said, I really like this. 3 pieces for me and my daughters. Right, I said. She said, can you do that? And I said, well, yes, but that, you know, obviously they're not going to be exactly the same. So what I did was I photographed all of the stones in a similar sort of style that I had, sent her the pictures so that she could then, and she'd already told me that the style of wrapping which she wanted was the one of that stone. She loved that, and that's what she wanted. So then once she came back to me and said, right, those 3, you know, we worked out the pricing, because obviously it's different. It's really, pricing is a really difficult issue, you know, so yeah, and especially because we're of a different currency. So, you know, having to translate it between the Malaysian, I can't even remember what it was now. But yeah, and then I basically, my husband was still warm then, and I created the pieces and we kept talking. You know, she was actually a very nice lady. And so once I'd finished the pieces, I showed her, it said she was happy. And then I shipped them, wrapped them up and sent them off to Malaysia. So that was pretty cool.
That is very cool. And what that's saying to me is the fact that you don't have to be in the same country. You know, the fact that this process that we do across the world now is awesome. You know, so anybody in your ideal client which you're marketing doesn't have to be local. It can be absolutely anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I've shipped to quite a few interesting places, actually. Well, Australia, Malaysia, and the US. So I can even start putting pins in or something.
So no, so international silversmith here. This is very cool. And this is part of marketing. This is about language as well, to be actually go on your Facebook page or on your Etsy page or even your website. It's actually, you are an internationally sold silversmith, you know, and that actually gives a different aura, different information to your clients or your ideal client that's coming into your world. And this is about bringing it together as a service, but also a clear message to people of how it works. And one of the things that you could do, and it would be like a step-by-step process for somebody who is international. You know, this is how we would work together. This is how it would, you know, we would show you how you would see the process going on. We would link in maybe once or twice throughout the process so you can see how it's going. It's about storytelling and telling people how you would do that. And that's going through a solving your problem. You know, our customers have a pain. That pain could be, I want an item and I can't find it. And that is okay. I can solve that problem for you. And it's actually showing them that you can solve that problem. So if we wanted to find you, Deb, so you're on Facebook, I heard, you're on Etsy. Have you your own website?
No, I haven't done that yet. I'm on Facebook and Etsy at the moment.
I don't think, you know, going down the marketing route, you know, Facebook page and our website are the same sort of thing. You know, our website now is sitting in website land, you know, thousands and thousands of websites out there, and there's thousands and thousands of Facebook pages. And for people to find us there, they have to know we're there, and then we have to tell people that that's where we, you know, rock on over to our website or come and find us. And our social media presence, we do need to work, you know, just sit there and loiter, do nothing. We do have to tell people, and that's that process of bringing people into your world, and then you can introduce them to your products. One of the big things at the moment within Facebook, and this for everybody out there, to be aware of what you're doing in your social media land, to make sure there's this magic word of algorithms. Facebook lives on algorithms. It likes interaction, it likes communication, it likes more than a like. It likes talking, it likes a chat. And to actually group your amazing clients or prospect clients up together in a special little group on Facebook, Facebook itself likes that. So if you can get a little group running of your ideal customers, which we'll talk about in a little while how to do that, is actually to make sure, and anybody else that if you'd like to know how to do that, give me a shout. It's actually bringing like all your ideal clients in a little room. And when they're in your little room, your group, you can talk to them about your product because they're interested in it. Rather than standing at the side of the M4 or any other motorway, which is quite a few, and going, yeah, this is me, I've got this stuff and it's amazing. If you can actually bring people into your little quiet VIP room, then people will listen to you because they're really interested in what you do. And this is why we, as an individual, join groups. We go, oh, that little group's really cool. they doing now? They're doing fitness. Okay, they're doing recipes, or they're doing baking. I know we're both bakers. I'm not a baker. Husband baker. This is why I know you're there. But also, this is why we group.
I know that he helped a lot with learning sourdough earlier.
Yeah, we did a bit of baking on our first lockdown. And it's actually making sure that we bring people together. So that's a really good start as well. Excuse me, I'm going to... We're well. We're just a bit damp in Wales. It's all cool. So I think, you've moved on.
And windswept.
It's all good. We even brushed hair today. It's all good. So in relation to your business, my sweet, you're going to pop over your links, your Facebook links and your Etsy link, and I'll put them in the video. So if anybody would like to have a little peek about what you do and how you do it. And it's been just a pleasure, Deb, talking to you today. It's your passion absolutely comes out about the products that you do. And I suppose the mission in your life is to rebalance your things, so you actually do more of your amazing jewellery and less of your accountancy business.
That's the goal, the dream.
We all need that dream to achieve, as they say, to actually get that process. So that's your mission, is that right?
That is my mission. Yeah, just to have a more balanced minute. I just feel all I do is I work, and I've been working particularly hard over the last few weeks, get some 12-hour days, which is probably why I've come down with whatever bug I've got at the minute. It's not the right way to live. My ideal, if I ever get there, would be to be able to sort of work on the accounts in the morning, so when my concentration is best, and then in the afternoon on the jewellery.
But that dream is there, and that doesn't mean there's absolutely no reason in, what's the term, no reason in hell, I'm sure that's a nice way, that it's not going to work. Okay, but we do have to put a little bit of energy into it. We do have to put that direction in it. We might need to ask for help, be part of something that's going to move you forward, and then the dream evolves into that, and that's what we do. I Can Achieve is there to support certainly business ladies to get their dream and get their aspirations going. Well, the sun has come out in Wales. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Quick, get the bikini on.
I don't know. Let's go party. Let's get outside. I think it might be not warm. But look at this. Sun's come out. That's really cool. I'll have to lean back a bit. But thank you so much, Debs, for joining us today. You stay put and we'll have a little chat in a minute, and I'll take your links and we can get these on the thing. But if you're watching...
All right. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, my darling, it's fab. If you're watching out there in ICA group land, we're here. Do give us a shout if you need us. Give us a shout if you'd like to be part of the interview process, and we can share your products and share about your marketing, and actually to get things moving a bit faster for you as well. So absolutely pleasure, my darling. Take care, and we will catch up really soon. Speak to you later. Bye.
Take care. Bye.